Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill, and today we're going to be looking at the Nike SB Dunk Low Stingwater collab, aka the Magic Mushrooms. So let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back, everybody, to another unboxing and review. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Be sure to hit that subscribe right now. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also, be sure to leave us any comments or questions down below if you have any. Hit that notification bell if you haven't already, because we have a ton of heat coming out here soon because I have been away and we are going to be cranking away. So be sure to hit that bell. Also, check out our membership perks. We've got some awesome tiers, so hit that join button to look at those. Also, be sure to check out that merch store. All right, so as mentioned earlier, we are going to be taking a look at the Nike SB Dunk Low Stingwaters, aka the Magic Mushrooms. This is such a psychedelic collaboration that I'm so excited to go through and do an overview on. Then we're going to talk about sizing and fit, followed by how fun it was to style these. I mean, look at them. They're crazy looking, but also really got some great footage because of how popping this colorway is. And then we're going to conclude with how the resale is doing on these shoes. But before we get into it, it's good to see you guys again. I know I've been away for a minute. You guys have probably been hopefully watching all my Sneakercon footage. I have met some amazing people. I will say, if you have not gone to a Sneakercon event before, it is one of those events that I will legit remember forever. The community there is so tight. And for those of you who've been posting, trash talking this event and you were not there, you are facing some serious FOMO. And it is one thing to talk shit about an event or fabricate storylines when you weren't even there. You're not even there. You're looking at somebody else's video footage, and it's not okay to then go and play the guessing game as to how you thought the event was. Go there, experience it for yourself. Don't feel bad by sitting at home and start degrading other people that were there. It's not their fault that you didn't decide to book that ticket, book that flight, and head on over to see it for yourself. So highly recommend going to a Sneakercon event if you haven't. There going to definitely be some more coming out this year. I think that there's just some incredible individuals that I met there. You guys are going to be seeing some fire content coming out this year because we're going to have some special guests on, and I can't wait for you to see who those amazing special people are. But other than that, keeping it positive over here. I'm so excited to talk about this shoe. We've got a lot of shoes that I got in the mail, and actually I forgot to bring it. I need to go and get it. Actually, I got some fan mail, and I need to show you guys what that is. All right, so this is from Marius Johnson. Thank you so much, Marius, for sending this little care package over. So excited to see what we have. Oh, we got a little note. Marissa, I hope you enjoy the socks and hoodie. I better see you pulling out some heat when you lock them. Much love from Boston. Keep killing it. Let me know your thoughts too, Marius Johnson. Thanks, Marius. Can't wait to check out what you sent here. So it looks like we've got a nice sweatshirt, hindsight, stickers going on here. Love the branding on this, by the way. This is super fire. Ooh, this is comfy. It kind of reminds me of my Shade hoodies, actually. I love this. Thank you, Marius. This is a cool hoodie. We've got that Hindsight logo on the back. It's nice and simple and black on the front. As you guys know, I love me some black and sometimes dark grays.
I only work in black and sometimes very, very dark gray.
So nailed on the dot with that color there for me. And then looks like you sent over some really cool socks too. These are great. Definitely gonna try and maybe, you know, mix this into one of my styling sections. But I like that. It's kind of like a smiley face, but you added the H there. All right, and then we got gifted an item actually at Sneakercon by this brand over at Handmade. So I just want to give those guys a shout out. Thank you so much for stopping by and handing this item over to me. This is a t-shirt, and then it looks like we got some shorts as well. I'm obsessed with these shorts, by the way. Look how dope that colorway is. We've got the Handmade logo there on the bottom. This is like a fire pair of shorts. This is like really, really high quality, by the way. We got the pockets on the back there. And then I have this tee to match. If I can actually open this bag. My God, I'm like struggling at life right now. I did it. Look how cool. Love it. Thank you so much, you guys over at Handmade, for sending these pieces over. Definitely going to style these in one of my styling sections for you. All right, so now let's jump into the overview of the shoes. So these, again, are the SB Dunk Alo, Stingwater's, Daniel Kin's skate brand. Decided to basically connect with SB Dunk and create this amazing collaboration. This is definitely a psychedelic affair going on here. We got a lot of action. The shoe is mainly covered in University Red, which I actually really love because University Red just pops. This is definitely a statement shoe. So I wouldn't say if you are shy to show your feet and make them the statement piece, this may not be for you, but I am obsessed with this. I think this is such a unique looking shoe. So again, we've got just that University Red toe box going on there. And on the front, this is really cool. The touch of this, actually, it's like kind of indented the way that they've actually printed this. And this is actually replicating kind of this safari print, but it's referencing the top of a mushroom, which is quite interesting and unique and different. When we work our way up to the tongue, this is one of the coolest tongues I think I've ever seen. It's actually clear, so you can see right through there. And then we've got this textured logo for the Nike on the top with Stingwater, and it says very special, but the way that they spell special is really kind of how I say it, special, S-H-A-L. Skip that C. And then they paired it with white laces, but they also give you the option to either have another pair of white laces with green tips on them. So this one doesn't have green tips, but this one does. I was trying to figure out why they gave us double white laces. So this one has green tips, this one does not. Or we've got just the red laces there. Definitely loving that they give us those 3 different color options, which I think is really cool. And then when we move back to the inner lining here on the collar, this is actually to replicate a mushroom. So this is the gill of a mushroom. It kind of actually mimics it quite well. So let's quickly look at those details. Actually, before we jump into that, there's actually a zipper on the top of this as well. This reminds me of my City Market dunks too, just because you're able to store some pieces in there, but this also has that same effect. And then on the inside of that tongue, we've got a mushroom, and it says empty your mind stitch in there. And that's basically just implementing to keep and have a new perspective on things, which is pretty dope. But I do love that mushroom detailing that we have on the back of the tongue. So again, let's just take a quick look at those details. All right, so now let's move to the side paneling. We have some interesting unconventional branding on the side here. So we've got the Stingwater, and it's really cool because it looks like it's kind of trickling off of that swoosh on the side. And again, we've got those nice underlays of just that crisp red university red color scheme. Overlaying on top of that is that safari print, and it's that pattern of the mushrooms. Wraps around to the back, and we've got this embroidered Nike, but it's actually reversed, which is quite cool. So definitely love that touch. And then when we move to the insole of the shoe, we've got Stingwater, and it looks like it's a nice leather insole in that pop of green color scheme. And then to complete the shoe, we've got this translucent icy blue outsole and midsole. And then it looks like we've got some cool stuff on the bottom with eyes, plant emoji. Very cool. So this is definitely one of the most unique SB Dunks that I've seen drop. I think they did an incredible job on this collaboration. So definitely excited for you guys to see how these look in the styled section. Let's jump into the size and fit of these. Typically, I do stick true to size on my Dunks. I actually went half a size up on these ones, which I think actually they fit perfectly. So this is a size 8. I'm typically a 7.5. I, again, do like to have a little extra space in my shoes, specifically in the toe box region. And I do tend to wear my shoes on the looser side. So depending on the size and way you like to wear your shoes, if you like them to be more snug, I would say stick true to size. For me personally, I felt like I needed to go half a size up, and I'm very happy with the size that I went with. And again, I do have high arch, narrow feet. So depending on whether or not you have flat feet and if they're wide, that will also differentiate the size that works best for you. All right, so now let's jump into sizing. It's so much fun styling these. This was just a fun, quirky palette that I got to work with. So as you guys can see, I'm actually wearing a Cream Essentials hoodie. This is the new hoodie that just came out not too long ago. Just haven't had time to actually fit this into my styling section, but I wore this with the matching shorts, and I actually got those in the kid sizing. So for those of you who are able to, you know, want to save a little money, I would definitely recommend getting the kid sizing in shorts. I got an XL in the matching cream tone, and it kind of has this buttery textured color to it, which is quite interesting. But I actually liked it, and I think that it really went very well with the Stingwaters, especially since this is just such an all over crazy print. It really made the shoes stand out from the Essential shorts and the Essentials hoodie.
Number when I saw you, hi, it's nice to meet you. Know my old girl salty, she just wanna be you. I'm a dog, no Maltese, I don't wanna leave you. Once you're right here, I just don't wanna mistreat you, no. Cause I've been a douchebag before, baby girl, I don't wanna repeat. She just wanna please me, she look in my eyes, told me why are you bleeding? And I don't even know how to answer. I take these drugs to my bladder. She said she noticed a pattern. She say I look gorgeous. I tell her I'm flattered, but I hate my reflection. When I look at you, all I see is perfection. I'm so depressed and I don't know the reason.
All right, so for the second look, I decided to just wear some simple denim pants, and I haven't been wearing my merch lately, and I feel like I need to wear some merch so you guys can see what my merch looks like. So that is actually one of my favorite hoodies. That is a Shade hoodie and a dark charcoal gray coloring scheme with that Shade box logo on the front. It's got that red textured color, so obviously there's a lot of red going on the shoe, so I felt like that matched it to a T.
The reason, just wanna feel better. Hate my reflection. When I look at you, all I see is perfection. I'm so depressed and I don't know the reason. Just hope I feel better. Don't know the reason, just hope I feel better. I just hope I feel better. You said that you love me, don't know if it's still true. Hate it when you're not here, love it when I'm with you. You say you don't trust me, all the shit we've been through. Why you always upset? I don't really get you, I don't really get you.
And then for the last and final look, I decided to just wear a nice plaid shirt over a black tank top, and then I wore some just nice sweatshirts. Those kind of have an aged red look to it, and so I wanted to show you how these kind of look with an offsetted tone of red, just more in a more vintage style coloring scheme. And there was some nice red hues in that plaid as well that I felt like pulled quite nicely off of the shoe.
I don't really get you. Why should I always gotta be so stressful? Baby, can you tell me why are you so vengeful? I don't understand you. I can't live without you, but I can't fucking stand you. I'm just so obsessed, I should take better care of myself, but fuck it. Blacked out in public, on that like she upset, but I know she love it. I hate my reflection, when I look at you, all I see is perfection. I'm so depressed and I don't know.
So you guys let me know down below what was your favorite look out of the three, or how would you style these shoes?
You and me, with that cream, with that.
Read this oven up like 5,000 degrees. It's almost ready, we've been craving this all week. Baby, you want it, I got it. I'm hooked on you like phonics. Gotta be honest, you're on it, and this ain't no time to be modest.
Poke that, push that, shake that, girl, take your last name, let's hyphenate it. We don't need a recipe.
Whip that cream, baby, pour that sweet on me, baby, shade it. We can cook up, we can stir up when we hook up, just you and me. Whip that cream, whip that and that sweet on me. We can cook up, we can stir up when we hook up, just you and me. With that cream, baby, pour that sweet on me, baby, shade it. We can cook up, we can stir up when we hook up, just you and me. With that cream.
All right, now let's conclude with the resale and retail and how these shoes are currently doing in the resale market. So these were $125 retail, and they're currently going between $260 to $370. I do think SB Dunks do tend to retain their value a little bit better. In comparison to quality of just a regular dunk and an SB Dunk, I do tend to feel like SB Dunks always have a little bit better quality and materials, and obviously they're a little bit more difficult to get and seem to be more limited. So I do see these potentially, increasing in price later later on, especially seeing these in person. I think I actually love these way more having them in hand. All right, you guys, thank you so much again for tuning in to one of my episodes. If you're new to the channel and haven't hit that subscribe yet, be sure to do that now. Hit the like also if you have already forgotten to do that. Also, be sure to leave me any comments or questions you may have down below. Hit that notification bell because we have a ton of heat coming out that I don't want you guys to miss out on, as well as check out those membership tiers as well as our merch store. All right, until next time, this is ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill. We will catch you on the next episode.